The American League Central takes on the West. It'll be the Cleveland Indians as they take on the Los Angeles Angels at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. At your home for the MLB 2K Sports.
And glimmering in the distance, a shot of the fountains. Angel Stadium, we're in Anaheim. The home field advantage today. Will the Angels be able to take advantage of it? Gary Thorne, John Kruk, Steve Phillips, 2K Major League Baseball. Let's take a look at Anaheim's starter. Steve, as he gets into this Cleveland lineup, what's he looking at?
A good-looking lefty on the mound right here against the lineup that can put some runs up on the board. So pretty even matchup. So it's going to come down to which side executes better than the other. Oftentimes we say good pitching can beat good hitting.
Now we'll take a look at the Indians' offense. Thoughts, John? Anybody stand out?
Jim Thome can make you pay for a mistake. And he's not quite the hitter he was when he first came up to the big leagues, but who is at his age? Thing is, though, with Jim Thome is he's not swinging to hit a single. So if you make a mistake and he connects, he's going to put a lot of runs on the board for your team.
And their number 6 hitter. Last night, a loss for the Indians, it being the first of 3 against the Angels.
And this ball club's been playing 500 ball over the last 10 games.
And he lays off that pitch upstairs, ball 1. The 5 out of 10 probably won't turn a lot of heads, but it will if they can follow up with some W's.
Well, that's the thing. You just keep yourself above water, and then hopefully a winning streak will come to follow.
And that's off the plate, away, ball 2.
Well, a smart hitter realizes he's off balance. Lay off that pitch. Don't swing. Wait for the next one.
And there's a palm ball that's over, 2-1.
That's a quality pitch. That palm ball with the deception and the location on the outside corner, very effective.
Here he comes, 2-1 pitch. A swing and a foul off to the right side. There's a swing and a liner towards first. It's caught. Here's how the Angels stack up on the diamond. And a look at this Thursday. It'll be Matt Kemp and the Colorado Rockies. They head into New York to challenge the Mets. All gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern. One out, nobody on. He delivers. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Here's the delivery. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. This one going to be fielded by Edmonds as he rolls over and puts it away.
Well, a look here at last year in the American League and where the Indians ranked compared to everybody else. 9th in batting with runners in scoring position, 9th in stolen bases. And for team batting average, well, the number's just not quite there, as they did not make the kind of contact you want and really led to some difficulties in scoring runs.
Bell into the batter's box. Two outs and nobody on. Fastball misses away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swings, hits this one in the air down the right field line. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. And the Angels, their first chance coming right up. And out on the mound, we'll see Bob Feller. He'll get the start for Cleveland. Steve, as he faces these Angel hitters, what's a primary emphasis?
Now this right-hander brings outstanding stuff to the mound every time he takes the ball against a lineup that can be somewhat of a challenge at times for pitchers, but if he's on top of his game, he should be able to shut them down.
On the way. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And he's on. First batter up. That could be a good sign offensively. He'll hold there at second base, crediting with a double.
Well, a great leadoff double right there. No outs in the inning. Now, let's see if they can bring him across.
It's going to be Grich. Second base occupied. Nobody out yet. He deals. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Number 0. Over to first for out number 1. Now let's take a look at the lineup for the Angels.
Some kind of offense right here. Star-studded lineup and really great length and depth with guys that really can put the ball in play.
Now we'll take a quick look at the Indians, how they line up in the field. One out with a runner at third. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. Ball. Fastball misses low that time. 1-1. Fastball gets away from him there. 2-1. Line towards first. That'll be a base hit and an RBI.
Oh, what a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
Vaughn into the batter's box. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's got to catch up here.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
Runner at first with one down. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. It's very early, so it may not stand up, but far better to be playing with the edge.
Well, that's right, Gary. I mean, they're going to try to use that edge to add some padding to this lead.
Now a swing and a shot toward second. Over to second for 1. And there's 2, a double play. Off to a good start here. They put 1 over in the first. Anaheim is leading 1-0. Maybe a bit of an ocean breeze coming in. Anaheim about 15 miles from the Pacific. Makes for a beautiful baseball night. And here's Manny Ramirez. Fastball too low, 1-0. 5 hits, 20 ABs last year against the Angels playing here in Los Angeles. Ooh. 1-0 on the way. Lined right at the second baseman. 1 away. Take a look at what's coming up for the Angels. Tomorrow they wrap up this Cleveland series. They can look forward to a competitive series. The White Sox at U.S. Cellular Field. That's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then they take on the division rival Rangers. Great series there. That's quite a few road games coming up, and that's always challenging. And it's Jim Thome at the plate.
Now, if you saw the game last night, you saw what a disappointing day he had at the plate, striking out 3 times in that one. Let's see if he can turn it around today.
One out, nobody on. Here it comes. There's a swing and a line drive. 2 away. Number 3 hitter up. Base is empty with 2 outs. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's tough for hitters to protect both sides of the plate. You can't protect the outside and the inside, especially when you're throwing your fastball down and away.
Swung, ground ball to short. Number 11. He'll throw one to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they are retired in short order. Good defensive half inning. Cleveland still looking for the offense. Garrett Anderson to lead off. He has a .286 batting average against the Indians. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Here's the delivery. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out. Here's a look at the schedule for the Cleveland Indians. They wrap up this Los Angeles series tomorrow. They'll kick off a home series with Baltimore. That series bound to be competitive. That gets started on Friday. And then they'll grapple with another American League Central team, the Royals at Kauffman Stadium. And Troy Glaus is up. Nobody on base, 1 away. Breaking ball swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Good patience. Troy Glaus lets it go by for a ball and an even count.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there, down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Here's the pitch. Changeup misses, and it's 2-1. He's got a .292 average when going up against the Indians. There's a swing and a liner. That one's put away. Now 2 down.
Well, let's take a look at the Angels and where they ended up last year rank-wise in the American League. 7th in home runs, 7th in stolen bases, and they were in the top 10 in doubles, driving the ball out to the wall, playing a lot of wall ball last year, showing that speed coming out of the batter's box and taking the extra bases.
Chases that first pitch, starts off with a strike.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss on the ball that was off the plate. 0-2.
I don't think he's going to waste any time right now. He's just going to go right at him with that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a liner to right center. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. A perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. And Edmonds settles in. A lifetime number? Well, 259 off the Indians. Runner on first, 2 away. He delivers. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. It's down, a base hit. The runner's coming around second on his way to third. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
Well, you're going to have to keep a close eye on this guy on first base. Pay a lot of attention to him because you know he more than likely has the green light. He can go at any time.
Two men on, two men out. Oh, he's running, taking off for second. The throw. He's safe at third base. No play to be made. Good patience there. Benji Molina letting it go. Count is even. .250 average last year. 1 for 4 against the Indians. Comes set. Now the 1-1. Takes a swing at that fastball. Doesn't get to it. 1-2. And Benji Molina misses for strike 3. They give two men in scoring position. Couple of hits. Can't get them home, though. And we'll see the Indians next. And Lubo Dro to bat.
Let's see if he shows a little more discipline at the plate tonight. Struck out twice in that game yesterday. Just expanded the strike zone. He's got to get more focused.
Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. And that's in plenty of time for the out.
But Gary, this guy makes it look easy, and he retires another one at first.
Leadoff man in the box. Base is empty, 1 out. That one sails high for a ball. 1-0.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch. Strike 1. Lays off a pitch called strike 2-2.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
One's going to be down low. 3-2.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
3-2 on the way. Lost him. Ball 4. Potential tying run is on.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to have quality at bats, get that pitch count up. And I tell you what, he worked this pitcher. It's going to be tough for him to get this next hitter out after working that walk on so many pitches.
White at the plate.
That walk is the tying run in this situation. Now he's got to look for a ground ball, try to get the double play and get out of this inning.
1 out, man on first. On the way. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And Steve, you issue walks, as has happened here in this inning. You limit now what you can do. You got to get the guys out, not let anybody else on.
Well, that's right. He's going to have to look for a ball down in the zone, try to get the hitter hit on top of it and get that double play.
Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. One. And that's two. A double play. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. So the shutout's still in progress here at Angel Stadium. There's shortstop in the box. He'll get us going here in the home half of the third. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Here's the delivery. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Hit hard to second. Number 0. And that's in plenty of time for the out. It's going to be Grich. Grounded out his last time up. One out, bases empty. And the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1.
Well, a changeup right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Here's the pitch. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And that's in plenty of time for the out. Baylor has a turn in the box. Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Two outs, bases empty. Off-speed pitch is in there for a called strike. The pitch. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's painting the black away with that fastball, Gary, hitting his spots and with great velocity.
And he looks at a fastball that's in there, side retired. So out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. Angels 1, Cleveland nothing. Up now, their second baseman. He's going to get us started here in the fourth. And here's the first one. Towards the middle. He dives, and he's got it. Throws in time to first. What a play. In fact, he had a dive and still had time to get up and make the throw. That's how hard that was hit.
Well, the accuracy of that throw is what's tremendous. When you're moving that quickly, rushing to get to your feet, it's awfully tough to be that accurate.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. He flew out his last time up. One out, nobody on. And the first pitch. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. And Edmonds makes the play. That's 2 gone.
This ball hit down the line. Got a good jump on it, able to roam over and put it away.
Bell into the batter's box. This is his first year in the majors. Base is empty with 2 outs. The first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Now, Gary, they're going through the lineup the second time around right here. They don't have any hits, so they've really got to start thinking about What are they doing at the plate, and should they be more aggressive right now?
The pitch. Swings on the 0-1 pitch. Can't hit it. Strike two.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Hit in the air to left center. Makes its way through for a single.
Well, this man was flawless the first time through the batting order, setting him down one after the other. But that looks like to me the hitters have made some adjustments. We'll see if the pitcher can adjust to them.
2 outs in the box. Manny Ramirez. For his career, .299 off the Angels. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch towards center field. And that's a base hit. Ramirez on board with a single. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
Well, one of the rare hitters in all of baseball that really struggles with that pitch right down the middle. But he got his bat on this one and managed to get a hit.
Two men on and 2 men out. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Here's the pitch. And that's a strike. Tomei's going to have to hit with a little less of a cut here. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2.
Well, that right there is a really good pitch, just missing the outside corner. Give the batter a lot of credit, though. That is one of the toughest pitches to lay off of, that hard fastball away.
Tomei will foul that one away. Spins, checks him at second. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. The Angels still enjoying this lead. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Vaughn into the batter's box. And another foul ball. Pitch on the way. That second pitch cuts on a fastball, misses, and it's 0-2.
Tough spot for the hitter, down 0-2. You got to protect right now.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
That's how you use your fastball, using it very effectively. 2 consecutive punch-outs.
And it's Garrett Anderson. He trails his team's leader in RBIs right now. Base is empty with 1 away. Here's Anderson's first look. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. That is a strike. 0-2. Garrett Anderson, he'll protect.
Well, it's tough to tell a hitter to stay back on a fastball, but this is what he needs to do. He's jumping out trying to get to it and is just way out in front.
Smash towards the hole. And Tomey makes the play.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
It's going to be Gloss now. Two outs and nobody on. First pitch on the way. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Well, that's a hittable pitch right there, Gary. A fastball in the inner part of the plate. But if you're looking out over the plate, sometimes it freezes you.
He deals. And a strike two. Gloss is going to have to be careful.
Look for the pitcher to try to expand the strike zone here. The hitter has to swing at anything close.
Here it comes. Fastball is a waste pitch that time. 1-2. Good patience. Troy Gloss lets it go by for a ball and an even count. Strike three. Troy Gloss, a swing and a miss turned away. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. We'll head to the fifth in Anaheim. And Jim Tomey to lead it off. 222 last season against the Angels in games here at Angel Stadium. Tomey gets in. Here's the first delivery. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Gary, he's not felt any pressure out there on the mound, and the defense has not felt that much pressure either. With only one runner left on base, and you know we're moving through the middle part of this ball game, so you know they're doing a nice job shutting down this offense.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one going to be fielded by Edmonds. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Grounded out last time. One out, nobody on. First pitch to him. First pitch a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Here's the pitch. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2. The pitch. That one swung on its line. That's the second out.
That ball was hit so hard the second baseman barely had time to react, but playing in the right spot, he gets the out.
Base is empty and two down. First pitch. And he offers up the palm ball and misses. 0-1.
This guy wins ball games not with his fastball but with off-speed stuff, particularly his palm ball, which is his go-to out pitch.
A line drive toward short. Number 11. No play on him. He's in there. It eats him up. And he's on. That's a costly error to allow him to reach base. Rookie right fielder stands in. Walked in his last plate appearance. Two outs and a man on first. Here's the pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's three down. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Cleveland still looking for the offense. Salmon up now. He'll lead off for the home team here in the home half of the fifth. Now the first pitch. Ball one. That one's going to be outside. Ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. And a ground ball to Tomey. And it gets through. 2 for 2.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And Edmonds settles in. On the base pass, number 2 in steals in the ball club. No one out and a runner on first. And here's the first one. Pop foul. That one off to the left.
He's the guy on this team that they go to. If they need the stolen base, he's the man.
He's at 0-2. He watched that fastball that was in there.
Well, the hitter's dug himself a pretty deep hole right here. Let's see if he can battle himself out of it.
Tries to get him to golf at that one, but he lays off, and 1-2 count. That one goes foul. He makes contact, line drive. And that's a base hit. Edmonds on board. Boy, they've opened the door. Can Anaheim go through it?
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. RBI opportunity right here for Benji Molina. .270 lifetime batting average against the Indians. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. First delivery to Molina. Fouled away. On the way. He bunts the ball. There's one. Now over to first and safe at first. Close play. Not quite enough time to get him.
Well, they're down already early in this game. They can't afford a big inning against them. That's a big first out. Now let's see what else he can do.
Runners at first and third, one away. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. As he retreats back, here comes the runner for the plate. The run scores.
Well, at the end of the year, we're going to be talking about the numbers this guy puts up, and it's because in these sorts of situations, he finds a way to get the job done.
It's going to be Grich. Just one player picking up after another, Steve. This is a good offensive show going on, and they're climbing the ladder with it.
Here, we just saw a big hit right there, and it points out how critical it is at this time of the game to have somebody who can step up and get the job done in a clutch situation. And now it comes down to, can their bullpen hold this lead?
That's on the outside corner for a strike. Steve, exactly right. You got to believe what they're thinking about is put away time now.
Well, that's right. It's not just about the offense. It's going to be about their pitching as well. They're going to win as a team or lose as a team. Let's see if they can win as a team.
Called strike at the letter, so he's got him in the hole now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. 2-run ball game. LA leads. Bottom of the order to get things started. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. There's a smash towards the hole. That gets down. That'll put him on the tying run up.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
A runner on first, no outs. Here's the first pitch. Lays off a called strike of the knees, 0-1.
But Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and you know they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. Tries to ring him up with a fastball away, but it's 1-2.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
1-2 pitch coming.
2-2.
Fastball that's well off the plate. 2-2. Here it comes. And he pops it up. Should have room back there. And Molina makes the catch.
Pop-ups around the plate can be tough for a catcher because the rotation of the ball brings it back toward the infield, but he was able to make this play easily.
One out. Runner on at first. Now the first pitch. Fastball in the dirt that time. He stays off it. Fastball just misses and he falls behind 2-0. That's hit pretty well down the line and left. That's 2 gone. And he'll go back to first.
Well, the hitter just missed this one. He's going to want to have this one back. The left fielder able to range back and put it away.
Bell into the batter's box. He singled in his last at bat. A runner on first with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
At the belt, the 1-0. Fastball low. 2-0. Fastball can't catch the corner. He's behind 3-0.
After another ball right there, the batter's at the full advantage. 3-0 count. I'm turning him loose right here.
Here's the pitch. That misses ball 4. The potential tying run on base.
Off the plate outside. He's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back in the zone.
That's going to bring up Manny Ramirez.
Now, 2 outs in the inning, you put the tying run on base with a base on balls. Not what you want to do because that also means the guy at the plate is the go-ahead run. Big mistake.
2 down. Runners at first and second. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. It is through and the go-ahead run's on board. And he scores from second base.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at-bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. 2 men on and 2 men out. Tomei gets in. Here's the first delivery. That's high and away for a strike on 1. Last year, very good .278 average against the Angels. He deals. And he leaves that pitch alone. Jim Tomei with patience evens the count.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
Here's the pitch. That's taken outside for a ball 2, 1 strike count. That one swung on and missed by Tomei, and that evens it up.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Popped way up there behind home plate. That's going to do it. Molina's there. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. The Indians are not content. They are not sitting back despite trailing. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Pitch on the way. Swing, hot shot. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate, and he took advantage of it.
Vaughn into the batter's box. And the fans kind of move to the front of their seats when he comes to the plate.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They better keep him close. If he gets in scoring position, it may just add on to this lead.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's got that long ball power. They call it light tower power. He hits some bombs, Gary.
Here's the delivery. Gets that call at the knees. Evens the count at 1 apiece. The 1-1. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now.
In order to throw that fastball away from the hitter, you have to get great extension out in front. Nice job of pitching.
The 1-2 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. Now the 2-2. Change-up just about had him, but it's full now.
Well, that pitch right there, that change-up away, if the guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one misses. That'll be ball 4.
Well, he needs to be careful here. Don't give them free base runners. Make them earn it.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at-bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Here's Anderson's first look. Pulls that one off, and it's high, ball 1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. All 3 there. Garrett Anderson, what do you want to do here?
Well, he tried to go outside on the outside corner with that fastball right there. Just got a little bit off the plate. He's got to be careful, though. You don't want that hitter to get his arms extended.
And now Anderson has worked it in his favor, 3-1.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
A smash towards the hole, and it's picked up. Gets one at second. Back to first, not in time. Wanted two, won't get it. And Troy glosses up. Two men on, one out. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and the bat shatters. Puts that one in the air. Two away.
He's got a shot of getting out of this now. Big time out. Now he's got two down. He's only one out away from working out of this jam. If you like baseball, you gotta love a situation like this.
He singled and later scored in his last time up. Runners at first and third with two away. And the first pitch. Change-up misses badly, 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
The 1-0 pitch. Change-up waved at and missed, 1-1. Good spot for the changeup that time, 1-2. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. The Angels 2, Cleveland 1. Sixth slide up at the plate again. He'll lead off the seventh. First pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
I think right now, when you're up by a run in the seventh inning, you've shortened the game. You've got the lead. You want to throw strikes. Do not give them any free passes and catch the ball behind your pitcher.
Swung on, hit down the line and left. It has a chance. Tell it goodbye. And they're happy to tie that one up. Back to an even ball game with that solo shot. Now let's take a look at how that home run affects things on the WPA chart.
You want to talk about coming through for your team in a critical situation. Perfect example of it right there.
You know, sometimes you get a feeling in a game, Steve, that things like this are going to happen, and you had the sense this was coming.
Well, it's not over yet, but this has been some kind of battle between these two clubs. Well, the Indians have put all kinds of pressure on this defense. Now the pitcher finds himself in a hole. One more big hit right here, and the Indians take the lead.
No outs and nobody on. The pitch. Look out. That one ran in and got him.
Gary, that's a dangerous pitch. I mean, we're talking about players' careers right now. That's absolutely no control.
Number 2 spot in the lineup up again.
Gary, the go-ahead run now on first base by virtue of getting beamed by that pitch we just saw.
No one out and a runner on first. First pitch, here it comes. Line drive left of the bag and foul. And if you're the pitcher, Steve, in this situation, you've done major damage to your own game. Can you regroup?
Well, I think from the manager's perspective right now, you've got to watch this guy. Is he losing control or was it just one pitch?
and he takes off for second. Swing liner back up the middle. And that's through a base hit. And they're going to have to eat this one. He is in standing up. Pitcher's count, hitter's pitch.
That's an 0-2 count, a little too aggressive on the pitcher's part coming into the strike zone. Good piece of hitting.
No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And here's the first one. Drops down a bunt. Vaughn. And he throws on to first for the out. What a leg.
Well, that's some bunt right there. Moving up the base runners. Good execution, Gary.
That puts a couple in position to come across the plate. You talk about getting something done that matters. That's the case right there.
Now they're looking for the big hit.
Runners on second and third, one down. First pitch to him. That's just over the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. And that's another foul ball.
Well, the pitcher did exactly what he wanted to do on that 0-2 count. He wanted him to swing the bat, and he did, but he just fouled it off. Great piece of hitting.
Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. Line towards second. There's one. And he's going to hang on to it. No relay, so they will not get the double play.
Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Last time up, flew out. Up now their rookie third baseman, still seeking his first hit of the ball game. Runners at second and third and two down. First pitch on the way. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count. Right now, you want to be able to know what pitch he's going to throw.
He delivers. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's going to break the tie. They lead by one.
Well, that very well could be the key at bat of this ball game. They summon in their man in from the pen. He can't get the job done, and now his club finds itself behind.
Bell into the batter's box. Steve, really good vibes here. Hitting is contagious, and when you do it late in a ball game and get a lead as they have, it's great stuff.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late-inning pitching.
Two men on, two men out. Here's the first pitch. Ball. And Santana too high.
Well, you watch how the hitter reacted to that. He had thoughts about chasing that pitch, but at the last second decided to lay off of it.
The 1-0 now. There's a called strike of the knees, 1-1.
He has great bite on this slider, throwing it down and into the hitter. Gets away with one, and he gets in for the strike.
1-1, a slider that misses. 2-1. Two-one pitch. This one swung on and driven hard. Anderson will field. That one's grabbed. Side retired. So they strike for 2 runs, and that gives them the lead. Cleveland takes this brand new lead to the next half inning. And Edmonds settles in. 2 for 2 in the game. And the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0. One-0 pitch, changeup, swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the delivery. Frozen on the changeup, and it's 1-2 now.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 on its way. On the ground to short. Boudreau. That's one away. And here's Benji Molina. Bounced into a fielder's choice as last time. Nobody on base, one away. First delivery to Molina. That catches the outer part of the plate for a strike.
No, Gary's still dealing with that 1-run differential. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
Fastball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2. Fastball got him. 2 down.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the 4-seam fastball in K-Camp.
And I think last couple of pitches he faced, it didn't seem like he was ready for that fastball.
Yeah, he got some off-speed pitch the previous pitch, but you should be able to expect to get the bat on that heater, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty with 2 outs. And the first pitch. Fastball is high. 1-0.
With 2 outs here in the 7th inning, you need to make a play behind your pitcher. He's going to pitch to contact. Somebody's got to step up, make the play, get the out, and then get back in there and see if he can score some runs and add on to your lead.
He swings and nails a liner, and he can't make the play. This could be trouble all the way to the wall.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a 2-out rally started.
Good hitters just thrive in situations like this.
0 for 3 to this point. It's going to be Gritch, who could call third strike in his last time up. 2 outs and a runner on second. The pitch. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And he's back in, standing up. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. Indians still protecting an advantage. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Clark and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Ball! And Santana's wide that time for a ball.
This guy's got a great slider, Gary, and when he's got control of it and can locate it where he wants, it's almost unfair to the hitter.
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a slider that's in there, 1-1. Steve, talking about that pitch and how unfair it is, we'll know how good it is by the number of bats he saws off.
Well, he gets so many swings and misses, too, where guys just can't center that ball. So he gets broken bats and swings and misses.
Here's the pitch. Slider can't find the zone, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second.
Well, you're talking about a guy who's swinging a pretty hot bat right now. His 3rd hit of this ball game, and it comes with nobody out in the inning.
Now Jim Thome. Last season 0 for 3 off Irvin Santana. Runner on first. Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. Starts him off with 1 in there for a strike. And he leaves that pitch alone. Jim Thome, with patience, evens the count. Low pitch from Santana for a ball.
Well, that's the pitch you want for the ground ball out. That 2-seam fastball at the bottom of the strike zone. Just couldn't quite catch the plate. Good eye by the hitter.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 3 balls, 1 strike. The power hitter, Jim Thome, right where he wanted it.
Well, this is your dream when you're in the on-deck circle before you go into the batter's box. If you can get the count to 3-1 and in your favor, you know you have the upper hand.
Swing and a hot shot. He dives and he's up with it. And he'll scramble, take it himself for the out. Whoa, what a play.
But here we talk a lot about how important defense is to a team's success. That's living proof right there.
And you keep this one in mind because it's an inning offensively that didn't happen. Now their rookie center fielder. He homered back in the 7th inning of this game. Two outs, bases empty. The first pitch. Fastball that catches a little dirt right there. He doesn't go after it. And here's the pitch. Swing and a shot down the left field line. Rolling into the corner. That's going to be extra bases.
Well, they set down the first 2 men of this inning, but they couldn't get him out. A big double right there with 2 outs, and a 2-out hit will score a run.
The fans are buzzing with anticipation. They understand this is a turning point in the game.
He'll try it again. Hit by a pitch as last time. Runner on second and 2 outs. The pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
As a hitter with a runner on base, you want to stay aggressive. When you fall behind in the count, it makes it difficult to do that.
Fastball misses low that time, 1-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location and, believe me, very difficult to hit.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, and it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing, that's when that slider starts breaking away, gets out of the strike zone away. He can't stop his swing and swings and misses.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. One-two pitch coming. Try to get him to chase the fastball away, 2-2. And he gets under that one. That's going to do it. Molina's there. The inning complete for Irvin Santana. Now, Angels, home half of the 8th inning. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. Baylor is up now. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. First pitch way out of the zone, ball 1.
Well, you go to the 8th inning right here, and obviously the game getting much shorter here. 2 innings left in this one, and you've got the 1-run lead. But you have to go out there and try to get something going and force them to put the ball in play. Do not give free passes. Do not let them get on base easily.
Here's the delivery. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1. Decided to have a good rip at that one. We're even at 2.
You have to have some kind of bat speed to catch up to that kind of a fastball up and in right there. Just couldn't do it.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here.
Well, you'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
And not the way he was looking to end that at bat, John. One out, bases empty. First pitch. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
1 out right here in the 8th inning. Obviously a critical time of the game right now as we're getting short. Offensively, they need extra bases. They need a double. Get in scoring position. Get a triple here. Get yourself in a position where maybe a productive out scores a run.
And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Here's Anderson's first look. 0-1. Swing and a miss, but he was right on it, 0-1.
credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
And here's Troy Gloss. A chance here he could really do damage for Anaheim. Runners on first and second with one out. First one to Gloss starts as up the middle. And there's another one. Couple of quick hits. And it's tied up. The tying run crosses the plate. One run on that one, so we get to see what that does on our win expectancy chart.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Salmon is the batter. Steve, this lineup, wow, they've been able to create some opportunities. They are executing. They've got it tied.
We just saw right there, Gary, is a guy getting it done in the clutch. That's a prime example of big-time hitting.
Got to be a great ball game. We've sensed it coming, and now we've got ourselves back to a tie. One out with runners at first and second. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that four-seamer down and away.
Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it, 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
Here's the four-seam fastball coming at you in K-Cam. Get a better look.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses away. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses at the fastball. That'll even the count at 1.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
There's a swing and a miss at the fastball. It's 1-2.
He just rears back and throws this one with a little something extra on it. No chance of putting it in play.
And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. We are tied up here in L.A. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Santana's wide that time for a ball. That's swung on a liner here. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
White at the plate. Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position.
Runner on first base, nobody out. Santana sets and throws. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Well, when you throw the fastball, that's where you want it to go. Now you can elevate a pitch next time around.
On the way. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now, 0-2. Hit in the air to left center. And in there, at least for a single as it gets down. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Didn't look like he was going to go anywhere that time, so he's easily back. And he's easily back to the bag. No one out yet. Runners at first and second. And here's the first one. Swings and misses at the fastball. 0-1. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Called strike right down the center. Even things at 2.
Well, he's got a good four-seam fastball with good riding action to it, but he finds the heart of the plate here. Unfortunately for the hitter, he didn't swing.
Taps this one foul off to the left. Here it comes. Popped up. Should be playable behind the plate. And Molina makes the catch. That's one down.
Well, it's a big first out right there, but he finds himself still in a jam, in a tie game. Going to be absolutely critical to be aggressive with the next hitter.
Runners on first and second with one out. First pitch, here it comes. The ball there, Santana misses. Here's the 1-0. That's a called strike on the outer half. 1-1.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
Swung on, hit sharply to first. It's one, and they get it. They turn 2. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. We're still tied in Los Angeles.
Well, fans are on the edge of their seats wanting to see what Benji Molina is going to get done here.
The home crowd is hoping, and this may be their final hope, maybe their best hope, a chance. Molina, the ground ball, and it makes it through. The winning run is on.
It doesn't matter who's on the mound or what they're throwing. These guys can hit it. They are just together, building confidence and whacking at it.
The rookie shortstop in.
Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base. Let's see if this added speed pays off.
And he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the outs to work with. Figgins is running at first base. The first pitch. There's a swing and a smash. One away. And that will hold him at first. It's going to be Grich. He's batting with a possibility that winning run on first base could be his RBI.
Well, with one out, they have to be thinking double play. Give us a ground ball.
One out, man on first. Here's the first pitch. Watches that one up there, called strike one. Here's the pitch. Missed badly with the fastball there, 1-1.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
And he looks at the slider in there, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, he has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
The 1-2 pitch. And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. Had a look at that one, but can't come up with it. Here's Figgins on his way. Line towards third and foul.
Well, he's doing everything he can to stay alive on this 2-2 count. A nice defensive swing. Make sure he just got enough of the bat on it. Hits it foul. Now let's see where it goes from here.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. Low and a bit outside for a ball. 3-2 now.
Well, he had the right idea in mind, trying to get that fastball down and away. Just missed. Now let's see how he comes back with the next one.
3-2 on the way. And that misses ball 4. So the winning run will move up to second base.
Well, the hardest thing to do when you have an at-bat that lasts this long is sometimes you have a tendency to be impatient and chase one. Give the hitter a lot of credit. It was a close pitch, but he laid off of it to earn that walk.
One out with runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Fastball taken high. 1-0. A 1-0 now. 1-0 pitch is a fastball high. 2-0.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Third pitch to him, swung on and missed. Strike one.
He had a little extra giddy up on that one as he just blows it right by him.
He's ready now, the 2-1. Swing and a rocket toward short. One, not in time to Tomei to get that double play.
Well, that's a huge out right there. Now with 2 down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two men on and 2 men out. Spins, throws back to second, and he's back easily. 2 down. Runners at first and second. And the first pitch. Hit up the middle. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they lead 2-1. Tie game here in Los Angeles. On we go.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium. Late game excitement.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of these managers, Gary, they'd say, I want this pitcher on the mound, and the other would say, I want this hitter at the plate.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching.
Now batting with 1 down. Manny Ramirez. 3 for 4 thus far. Santana sets and throws. Slider just misses. 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
The 1-0 pitch. And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
I did not swing at that pitch. I mean, he throws your fastball right down the middle. You got to be ready when you get your pitch to deliver.
The 1-2 on its way. Ramirez will foul that one away. And he leaves that one alone. Manny Ramirez showing patience. That'll even up the count. Hit on the ground. Grich. Out number 2.
Jim Thome, the veteran. I'll tell you what, it's all or nothing sometimes with this big guy, and they need it all here.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game away.
Gary, this one's big. Whenever a pitcher faces off with one of the most dangerous hitters in the game, the stakes are raised. Let's see how they handle it.
Thome gets in. Here's the first delivery. Gets in front, stopped it. It's in the dirt. Here's the 1-0 from Santana. Gets that call at the knees, evens the count at 1 apiece.
You can really stay out of big trouble in the big inning if you can spot your fastball down in the zone.
Here's the 1-1. Sharp bite to that slider. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got him. So now they'll have their chance to win this thing with a run in the bottom half. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. We are tied up here in L.A. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. Catch is made.
The pitcher says, well, why don't I just take this one myself? Why do I want an infielder running up and down the mound trying to make a catch? It was probably a good decision. Well, in this kind of situation, you want to put faith in a guy like Troy Glaus. He's always been able to find a way to drive in a big run.
Bottom half, extra inning, game on the line. Let's see what we get for a swing here.
Boy, you played this long. It would be tough for either side to lose. Let's see how it plays out.
It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. He deals. And a strike two. Glaus is going to have to be careful. Glaus makes contact. That'll be fouled away. Strike three. Troy Glaus, a swing and a miss turned away.
You talk about a guy who had full command of his pitches. Only 4 of them, but he located and executed them perfectly.
And as a result, this game stays close late.
Yeah, and you got to battle a little better than that. You just can't let a pitcher go in there and get 4 quick pitches and get a big strikeout. You got to battle better than that.
2 outs and nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
Here's the pitch. And a ground ball to Tomey. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. Extra innings continue here in L.A. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up.
A late inning showdown right now.
Top half of this extra inning with a batter who could be the go-ahead and maybe the winning run.
Now this is going to be an all-out war right here, Gary. Both guys going to bring their best stuff.
Now the first pitch. Lined foul towards third. 0-1. Santana kicks and deals. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was in the dirt. Good pitch on the outside corner. 1-2.
The hitter lays off this pitch realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
1-2 pitch coming. Hard slider misses. 2-2.
That's a tough pitch for a hitter. That breaking ball that he's burying toward the back foot, tough to lay off.
A smash to first. Vaughn. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag.
But Gary, this is where the legends of the game make their marks.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game away.
Now, Gary, this one's big. Whenever a pitcher faces off with one of the most dangerous hitters in the game, the stakes are raised. Let's see how they handle it.
Base is empty, 1 out. He delivers. There's contact. He drove it well. Anderson will field. And he grabs it in his tracks.
Well, Gary, he's pitching well right now. And that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
And it rolls around to the top again.
When you're looking to generate offense, speed can be an important factor. They bring in the faster base runner now. Let's see if he can do something.
Had a base hit his last time up. Base is empty and 2 down. First pitch to him. Called strike. Santana ahead on the count now, 0-1.
Hitters have to have great balance and be prepared for the pitch away. If you open up even a little bit, you can't catch up to that four-seam fastball in the outside corner.
Tried to get him to go after the slider. 1-1. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. Fastball that's well off the plate. 2-2. Drilled towards third. Vaults himself way up in the air to pull that one in. Wow. 3 up, 3 down for Irvin Santana. And we'll see the Angels.
As an athlete, you live for moments like this, Gary.
Bottom half of this extra inning, you want to win this right now, and he's got a chance to do it.
Well, he's got to be feeling the pressure, no question about it. And all it takes is a big fly to end this game. So let's see if he pitches around him a little bit.
Bottom of the 11th, 1-0 count.
Well, this is not what you expected when you brought your closer into this game. Laboring right now, throwing over 30 pitches. I tell you what, the outcome of this one might not be too good.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0. The pitch misses low. Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air to right field. It's still going. Right off the wall. Edmonds heads for third.
We talk about a guy who's swinging it right now as good as anybody. That's his 3rd hit of the ball game thus far. Let's see if this can mount a rally with nobody out.
Downing is batting. What a big chance here, and couldn't ask for a better situation.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next 2 hitters get walked to set up a force out at the plate.
See what he does here. Runner on third and still no out. Called strike on the inner half. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Gets the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. On the way. Fastball is up high, then it's 1-2.
Well, that pitch right there just seemed to get away from the pitcher, took off on him. Looked like he tried to overthrow that a little bit.
Tried to get him to chase the fastball away. 2-2. A shot up the middle, and it's in there. A run wins this game, and they win it. Game-winning run is across.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
It's time now to recognize our player of the game.
And he had everything working today in this game. Keeping the hitters off balance, that's the way you pitch. His off-speed pitches complementing his fastball. Everything was working, and that's why they got him for performances like this. And Gary, that's why we named him our player of the game.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.